007 First Light had its worldwide release today. I got it on early access yesterday. I'm going to give you my quick and honest thoughts about what I liked and what I didn't. Let's get into it. For starters, the story is incredible. It's up there with some of the greatest Bond movies. It was really fun, and the game felt cinematic from beginning to end. It felt like I was playing a Bond movie. Everyone from Bond down to a little NPC was casted extremely well, written well, acted well, all spot on. I also have to compliment the set pieces. Every location we went, no matter how big or small, felt cinematic. It was really pretty. It was well thought out. I was really happy about every single location. The music, also a big compliment. I was really happy. Like, the biggest thing about this entire game is it felt like they took it seriously from the very beginning. Lana Del Rey had a great intro theme, and the composer did an incredible job of giving us a hint that this is the start of James Bond's story, but it's still James Bond, and you get that theme eventually. It's really good. What I also really enjoyed about the combat is the fact that if things do go wrong and you do have to go guns blazing, or you just want to go guns blazing, the game doesn't punish you for that. It lets you have fun with that. What always bothered me about a lot of stealth games is the fact that, yes, you are encouraged to go stealth, but I hate being punished if I just want to go guns blazing, because James Bond is good at both. I'm also really in love with the idea that we start with James Bond at the beginning of his career. Throughout cinema history, we've always gotten Bond either at his best or in the middle of his career, and so to get a guy who's just starting off not only sets us up for a great future of a lot of potential stories with this Bond, but it's nice to see a Bond still capable, but still a little reckless and still figuring himself out. Now onto the cons, and I have to say this list is a lot shorter than the positives because I was really happy with the game overall. My problem with the story isn't anything about the quality of the writing itself, but I finished the entire game in 12 hours. And by the entire game, I don't mean I 100%ed all the achievements, I just went through and I enjoyed the stories the way that I felt should be. So it bothered me that, and I understand we're in a current different era for video games, but $70 to $80, I'd like a little bit more than just a 10 to 15 hour experience for a $70 to $80 purchase. It's too bad because everything about this game was a blast. I had a lot of fun with it, but that was an issue. My only other complaint was there were just a few glitches. Let me talk about them. The audio glitches were definitely a problem, and it felt like during explosions or machine gun fire or anything like that, sometimes the audio would just cut. There were also multiple times where I would see guys just running into walls and they wouldn't stop running into walls, they would just get stuck, and that was really weird. The only other glitch that I have to complain about came at an extremely pivotal time during the story when you're fighting Damien. It was in a walkway, like corridor type area in the outdoors in the construction area, and every time I'd counter a punch or I'd dodge, I would teleport up to the top of a rafter, and then I would instantly die just like that. I don't know if anybody else experienced this, but that was extremely frustrating. Overall, honestly, if this game was even just 7 to 8 hours longer, I would give it a 10 out of 10, but with that story length, a few glitches that I experienced overall, I've got to give this game a 9 out of 10, and that is still an extremely good rating. I was extremely happy about it. Go buy this game if you're a James Bond fan. If you like video games and good story mode games in general, go buy it.